Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Estranged reading for April 20th through February, May 19th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Also, the recommend a reader shout out goes to Piper's Dragon Tarot. If you have a chance, check her out. Her link is in the description box below. All right, let's get to it for Sagittarius. The Estranged spread or reading. All right, Sagittarius. The Emperor. Okay, so this, and I forget every time to say it, but this will be how they are feeling. It could be for both of you, but typically this is about how what's on their mind. Okay, I was listening for my cat. She's going to make an appearance. I know she is. All right. Judgment. Okay. We've got the Queen of Wands here. That could be Aries. Doesn't have to be. The Four of Wands. The Moon. Lovers. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana out of 6 so far. Just saying. 7 of Swords. Knight of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Okay. Just in case. All right. It looks like someone is in review of the past. Someone has been either talking to wise counsel, seeking to restore balance and a balanced perspective on the past. Perhaps this is somebody coming in asking for a reunion. They are definitely in review of the past. They might have already made a decision or passed a judgment, but they have not made any overtures yet. This could be also decisions from the courts, that they've found something out or that there's been something handed down and they have not acted on that yet. There could be a legal decree in place where they have to do something or things are a certain way, but there's just been no forward movement on that. All right, so this would say that they feel like there's, I think, been deception. I think okay, hold on a minute here. I think that they're trying to, I think they felt like maybe someone was acting like a diva, which would be, of course, you. They think that you are just too much for them. You're too intense. You're too out there. You're just too. This is their opinion, not mine. This is what the card's saying. And that there were a lot more questions and answers when it came to your character or behavior or the relationship with you. It could be that they felt like working on things, or they wanted to work things out. They want to work through their feelings. They're still mad. But I think they are going to reach out to you unexpectedly. I think they are going to, there's a lot of questions that they have, but there's something about you that they can't quite quit. This is all about being very charming and charismatic and just that something that, that confidence. It doesn't have to, this could be Aries. It doesn't have to be. Could be a fire sign, Leo or Sag. It doesn't have to be. Could even be a male. It doesn't have to be female. It's just somebody that has those really confident, passionate, just is able to do anything and everything and is energetic and a lot of fun to be around and just got that really adventurous spirit that people find so charismatic and engaging. And I think they might question if you cheated on them. They might suspect that there was cheating involved. Even still, they are upset, but it looks like they're not done. So they question the, I think they feel like it's almost like caging an eagle, and they're upset about what happened. They feel lied to or deceived on some level, but they still want to reach out. There could be, it could be, kind of be careful. Just be careful. I think they're going to do it haphazardly. I don't think it's going to be planned. I think one night, it could be a drunk text or something, but one night or one day, they're just going to do it. They just can't take it anymore, and they got to reach out and say something, or they got to initiate. So I'm not sure that it's going to be, I think this is going to be a strategic initiation, or initiation, this should be a strategic reaching out. I think they're going to have something planned. There's going to be something quite possibly behind them reaching out to you. There's going to be some ulterior motive or hidden agenda. They still see you as somebody that they are married to or connected to in that capacity, and they do see you as a soulmate. So they're mad. They think they've been betrayed and lied. They think that, I think a part of them feels like they're, like you're too good for them, or like it's the damnedest thing. It's like part of them feels, okay, they're mad, but they still want to be with you, and they almost feel like you're too good for them, or that you're just too much, but it's like a moth to a flame. They can't not be around you. We got Aries here, we got Aries here. So you could be dealing with an Aries. This is somebody that is seeking to understand and wanting to reestablish balance and control. They probably are talking to someone to help them sort out their feelings. They're trying to work through their feelings about you. I do think, though, that they are interested in reaching out, contacting you, and working this out. They're mad, but it's not over as far as they're concerned. All right. What's this? I don't really have any questions. Yeah, they still see you as like an integral part of the marriage or this relationship, that you're connected to with them. They still see you in it. They feel hurt. It's the darndest thing. I think they're not ready to quit you yet, honestly. They have a lot of questions. They want answers. They can't walk away. There's a psychic karmic connection. It might be that you're already on the move and over them, but they're not over you. What's this Seven of Swords about? Both of these are about that karmic connection here. What's that Seven of Swords about? Seven of Wands. Yeah, feeling conflicted, feeling like someone's always had the upper hand, like you were better than them, or that they weren't good enough for you. So they're kind of feeling insecure. So here's the twist, is that them suspecting you of those things may or may not be true, but they have it in their head that there was some kind of betrayal, that you always had the upper hand, that you were able to get away with things either because of how they felt about you, and you knew it and you manipulated it. Like it's someone that's coming from a one down position. They're mad, but they still want to work it out. There's something about you that they just don't feel like they can get away from. They can't walk away. They're not ready to walk away yet. They want to work this out. So whether or not the cheating and the betrayal did happen, they see it as you being able to manipulate or work it so that you can do that, or that you are capable of that. That's the only thing that bothers me, is that they have this opinion of you, whether it's right or wrong, and it could be because they're kind of insecure, not because it's accurate. Do you know what I mean? Like they might be especially insecure. This is also somebody very vivacious and outgoing, and your partner may not be. They might be kind of solitary and prefer more strict, structured, staid, somber type interactions, or just be a homebody, that sort of thing. And, being very socially active might cause them a certain level of stress or anxiety. And so the fact that you are like that, or that you might prefer that, or that you're just more comfortable in those situations and have a lot more going on, they're like, okay, well, what are you doing? Why do you always need to, you know what I mean? There could be that they're just automatically suspicious because it's just too much. Can't we just stay home? It's just too much, that sort of thing. I don't know where that's coming from, but it feels like somebody, even though this is who you are, you're just, you can do all things. It's not like you have to be like with a bullhorn in the middle of a crowd, but you got an upbeat, optimistic spirit. You're just kind of out there grooving, doing, and they are much more receded in their emotions. They're much more introverted, I guess. The Sagittarius that I'm reading for, your person feels much more, there's like a pocket of withdrawal there. There's like either insecurity, like secret shame, or insecurity. Not that they're bad, it's just that this suspicion of you cheating may come from that. If it's not accurate, if you didn't cheat, it might come from them feeling insecure and inferior. Like you might be getting away with things and you have the advantage and you're manipulative. Okay, all right. What would your person say to you, Sag? What would your person say to you? You are an angel. Well, we got the angel here. We got the angel here. All right. I feel like they can't walk away. 2 cards for Sagittarius, please. 2 cards for Sagittarius. So we've got the bouquet and the fox. All right, so with this relationship, there is the issue of someone being manipulative and deceptive in this relationship that might be blossoming. This could be that there's deception and betrayal afoot in a blossoming new relationship, or a relationship that is fairly relatively new. This could be things being happy and harmonious, and then here's somebody over here getting away with something. So if this could also be a gift or an extension of love. So if this happens, like somebody's kind of reaching out, whatever, there could be an ulterior motive behind it. So if we've got them coming in hot and they can't stand it and they want to reach out and they want to talk to you and they just, it's unexpected and whatnot, be careful. Or it could simply mean too that this was an issue, that somebody had an ulterior motive in the relationship. And my guess is, Sag, if you're watching this, you might think they did. Because here they are accusing you of things that you didn't do, because I don't feel like you did cheat, honestly. I feel like it's in their head that you did, though. And they might be wanting to reach out, but then, and they come bearing gifts, quite possibly, but it could be there's dishonesty or ulterior motives, or the whole this is a snapshot of the relationship in the sense that it looked one way, but somebody was getting away with something behind the scenes. It could be that. All right, what's this Knight of Swords about? What's this Knight of Swords? That was going to come out. Got the King of Wands, and we got the Queen of Wands here. So this is suited. So this is probably a committed relationship, if not marriage. What's this? What else for Knight of Wands? I want to pick my own card, please. Okay. So I don't. I feel like this person's going to. This is 4 swords and the King of Wands, and I feel like it's all about them reaching out unexpectedly. It's weird. It's like they're kind of, it feels like they're out of sorts. Like they're going to reach out and then pull back. And I there's a part of them that feels very like there's this like shame. It's the damnedest thing. It's like there's this shame. So they act one way on the outside, but they're not. It's like they feel insecure around you. It's like they make you feel. No, sorry, it's you make them feel, not that you make them, but they feel not good enough for you. I don't know if they've ever voiced that to you, but I think it comes from secret shame. It's the damnedest thing. And I think they're trying to work up the courage to reach out, but they just can't quite bring themselves to do it. So if they do, it might be like online, or like you might hear something, or it might be like they're kind of spying on you, but they don't really reach out. Like they're going to insert themselves somehow, and it's because everything's going to be building up and they just can't help it, and they're going to do it unexpectedly. But then they might go like, oh my God, now what? It's okay. All right. Okay, so last one I want to do is dice. All right, so 2 for Sagittarius. That one, oopsie. All right, that one. That one. All right. Okay, so that one's gonna go this way. Okay. You know what? I don't. All right, so we've got the 8 of Swords, right? Yes, 8 of Swords, And this is kind of nice because it's like it could go either way because you can't really tell if it's reversed or not. So there's that. And then we've got the World reversed. So this is somebody who has not been able, like I said, to let go of this. That they're just like they can't accept the ending. It's and maybe this would be a read for you also, but this is, you need to know about this person is that they're really having a hard time coming to grips with this ending and reestablishing control and order and balance. And they might have accepted the ending. Sorry, they might be, you know, they might logically be processing, yeah, we broke up, but they're not accepting it. There's just no movement forward for them after, but they're really fixated on you and this sort of, all these questions and this, they can't see their way out of it right now. This Eight of Swords and this Moon, this is kind of being held back and held down and imprisoned by their, just round and round we go about this situation, this ending. So while there might have been this ending, right, they haven't been able to move forward yet. And their emotions span the gamut. Like 1 minute they're mad, the next minute they are reminiscing and they're, you know, still seeing you as that soulmate. And then they want to reach out, but they don't know how, and so they might spy on you, and then all of a sudden they just leave something on your doorstep really quick or send you a text, and then they're like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, it's just that really kind of frenetic response still. It's not a settled, they're not settling into the breakup, basically. All right, so are they going to reach out? Yes, unexpectedly so. How do they feel about you? It's running the gamut. It's all over the place. They want to work this out, though. I'll tell you that right now. They do want to work this out. They're mad. They want to work it out. And they're suspicious of you, but that might come from their own inferiority. Just saying. And insecurity. Okay, all right. Not that they're bad. You know, I'm just saying don't believe the hype, so to speak. I hope this was helpful, Sag, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.